Once I was at a party and a friend of mine made a joke about me. I vaguely remember this happening, and my friend is very funny, and we all laughed and got on with our evening, and we had a great time. 5 and a bit years later, this friend comes up to me after a few gins and says, Lizzie, I'm so sorry about that joke I made. I feel awful about it. Now, I was flabbergasted that he'd been holding on to those feelings for so long because it was a complete waste of time and energy, as I actually found the joke pretty funny. And this is a great example of what is known as the liking gap. So, we are social creatures and we're primed to care what other people think. And to an extent, this can actually be quite helpful as we can be more self reflective, more compassionate, and caring of others. But of course, the downside is that evidence shows that we tend to really underestimate how much others like us and enjoy our company. Remember, we have access to our own messy internal world and feelings of nervousness and inadequacy, but we don't have access to the internal thoughts of others. So we just assume they're not there and that everyone else is super confident and has it all together. But the reality is that social situations can be stressful, and most people will be having the same feelings that you do to some degree. And when we suffer from anxiety or we're feeling stressed or overtired, these feelings can be amplified, leading to replaying past conversations, overanalyzing, and just being overly critical of yourself. And if left unchecked, it can actually reinforce feelings of nervousness in future social settings. So just be kind to yourself and focus on the positive interactions in your life. Who are the people you feel really good around? In which settings do you feel like you can really be yourself? And how can you push that envelope just a little bit to bring more of those positive interactions into other social settings? Remember, the brain makes up 2% of our body weight and uses up 20% of our energy. So let's use it wisely by focusing on the good.